Good day, South Africans. Welcome again to Advocate Megwa Speaks. I think it's very important that we reflect just on some of the things all the time, right? Because we learn through reflection, we learn through thinking, but also exchanging ideas. A few thoughts I have is that often in international events, people obviously expect us to, as people to take sides, right? Sides between what they perceive to be right or wrong, sides between what they perceive. For example, they'll perceive one side to be an aggressor, the other one a victim. But one thing is clear in conflict situations is that situations are very complex, they're dynamic, situations are uncertain, and they are marked by so many complexities such that you find it's not so easy to choose a side, or to decide who's right and who's wrong. But I want to say this. Myself, I reflect and analyze international events from various perspectives, right? And I do so, one, either from a political, legal, and security perspective. But unfortunately, as a South African, I do so wearing South African lenses and as an African lenses. So, in all these various international events that are taking place, I want to assert simple things that I'm not in any way pro Russian, nor am I pro Palestine, right? In other words, I'm not pro East, nor am I pro West. But at the same time, I'm not anti Ukraine, nor am I anti America. I'm not anti Israel, nor am I anti East or West. And I think this is a very important issue. However, what is clear with me is that I'm anti double standards. I'm anti the bombing, senseless bombing of other nations. I'm anti racism. I'm anti the abuse of women and children. I'm anti the abuse of the LGBTI communities, the ill treatment of foreign nationals. I'm anti the collection of colonial so called tax from poor African nations. I'm anti sponsored regime changes, neocolonialism. I'm anti theft of African resources. I'm anti Afrophobia. In essence, I'm anti anything that undermines humanity and refuses the world to be fully human. But one thing is clear. If any of the above take place and the shoe fits, right? Whether you are a country, whether you're an individual, if any of the above you do, then unfortunately, I'm anti you, right? So if you are the one collecting colonial tax, unfortunately, I'm anti you, right? But it's clear also, I'm completely pro humanity. I'm completely pro South Africa. I'm completely pro Africa. And people must never get it twisted. They must never attempt in any way trying to dictate to us terms of how to think, try to brainwash us, try to control the media in any way. Because we are independent people able to completely make sound decisions for ourselves. So this is the point that I wanted to make, and it is very critical that we clarify these things, that nobody must put us in a corner, force us to make and or decide on which sides we want to choose or not to choose, because that is within our competence.